So how did you join the club to begin with?
I joined 12 years ago, and literally it was just a way of getting fit, to be perfectly honest. I kind of sat there and thought, really do need to do something. Gym wasn't working on its own, so decided to give rugby a bash after a few years of not having played it since I left school.
So was rugby something how much was the interest in rugby for you, like, before you joined the team?
Yeah, I've always had an interest. I had a season ticket at Saints for a few years before that, so I've always been interested in rugby. I'm not built for football, so rugby's like a natural fit, to be honest.
And then, kind of for you, how has the club kind of grown? Because obviously you've been, do you say 12 years now?
Yeah.
So how has the club kind of grown in that kind of time?
Oh, I mean, what you see here tonight, and there is a good 20 people that I could name off the top of my head that aren't here. So, it's grown massively. I remember the days where there was 4 or 5 of us chucking a ball around Abington Park on a Sunday afternoon to start with. So the growth over the years has been immense. And people have moved away, come back, and people come from up north to play with us every so often and stuff like that. So they're a good group of lads in general, and we continue to grow, and it amazes me how we do it.
And is it kind of nice as well to be able to come in, play in a non-pressure environment, and it's just the love of kind of rugby is why you're playing?
Yeah, and it's not even, some of it's not even about the rugby, to be honest. I know some of the guys are literally just here for the fitness element, and some of them are here for the social element as well. And, even though they train, and there's a lot of people that start and say, I don't actually want to play, and then after a month, lo and behold, they're itching for a game. So, it's infectious. And I think that there's a discipline element that helps as well.
And then obviously you've been here a while, so is it kind of nice to be able to teach these new people who are coming into the club, like, how kind of rugby works, and kind of see them progress as they learn through the time here?
Yeah, absolutely. So I took my initial coaching badges during COVID. Well, no, just before COVID actually, and then the refereeing ones during COVID. So the fact that we can teach guys how to play that have no idea how to play. 2 years ago I was the development team captain as well, and that's the best part of it, is bringing these guys through. I'm going to hang up my boots at some point, depending on injuries and how knackered I get. And these guys need to carry the team on.
And then obviously you've been captain, you play, and then also you do a bit of coaching as well. So is it kind of nice to be able to go around all these different roles as well to do with rugby?
Yeah, it's great because, one, there's a way of keeping me in the game when I am really knackered and my knees give way and my hips don't want me to play anymore. And then 2 is keeping the club going. You need people to come in and do these volunteering roles, to make sure the lads, certainly now that we've got all this, we need 4 or 5 coaches to make sure we can cater for the different levels as well. So, it's a good way of giving back.
And kind of what is the community like around the club with the fans and stuff? Like, how is it like getting to interact with everyone?
Oh, it's great. Very early on, we term them in-laws. So obviously, we've got the Outlaws, we've got the in-laws. They're a mad bunch, to be perfectly honest. They support us through thick or thin, abroad. We've had one of them that has turned into our tape girl when we're away, which is no end to help, and everybody needs it by the end of 3 days of rugby. They come down and play Sunday Fun Day. Get involved in all the socials. So, it's good that, I may not see some of them for a month, 2 months, but, when we all get together and have a laugh, it's just a great place to be.
And then also you mentioned the international matches. What is that like, going and playing kind of all over the place?
I've been to places that I'd never thought I'd go to play rugby. So I've been to Nashville to play rugby. We played rugby in Brussels, Madrid, Spain. We're off to Italy this year, and then Oslo, lo and behold, the year after that. Wow. So we get to play in some fantastic places that you would never think that you would play rugby.
Okay, they're all the questions I have for you, so thank you very much.